Hello, everyone. I'm Krasi, and in a second you will hear my prediction for the year 2023 for your ascendant from both sidereal and tropical perspective, depending which astrology you follow. Now, of course, this will be general, because if you want to have detailed analysis of your horoscope of the year 2023, I need to see your natal chart. Now, for this reason, we created special fee for this type of reading. So if you want to book a reading with me, which will be about year 2023, you can click under the on the link under this video, and it will be our special fee for 2023. So enjoy the analysis of your horoscope for your ascendant, and see you next very soon. Hello, everybody. I'm Krasi. We'll be looking at the horoscope for the year of 2023 of people who have sidereal ascendant Cancer or moon in Cancer, or if you're following the modern tropical astrology, this will be ascendant Leo. Now, as we speak, Saturn is right on your descendant until end of January of 2023. I can imagine that you went through very powerful, very intense changes. And I'm sure that they were very fundamental in your, maybe in your romantic life, when it comes to agreements, when it comes to maybe even activation of visible, known enemies. But because of the nature of the seventh house and Saturn transit in there, very possibly you had important changes happening in your romantic life, but also in any types of partnerships. Of course, more we can know only if I know where your Saturn is positioned in your natal horoscope, whether you're born in the day or in the night. These are details. Now, end of January of 2023, this the planet who brings the most major changes, Saturn, is entering Aquarius, and he will be staying in Aquarius, which is your 8th house, for the next 3 years. Now, let me tell you that when Saturn moves into Aquarius, you will be relieved. I can imagine that you had quite not very, maybe challenging time, not very easy time, challenging time with Saturn, 3 years influencing your life all the time without even a break, without a pause. Must have been quite challenging. You will be relieved, really, you will be relieved. At the moment, once he enters Aquarius, end of January 2023, you will be relieved. There in Aquarius, Saturn will be very different. He will be more related to, if you want, more about the finances of your partner, finances of, you know, partnerships in general that you generate through partnership, finances with unexpected nature. If Saturn is placed well in your horoscope, you can be actually very lucky, and his placement can give you some lucky developments, but this would depend on how Saturn is positioned in your horoscope. Anyhow, once he enters Aquarius, he will be giving changes and modifications of your finances from unexpected sources, the finances of a partner, your spiritual awakening, even fears, interest in occultism, natural sciences, all these. Saturn may start modifying. Now, another interesting thing, Mars, where was this? Let me see. On actually 12th of May until 1st of July, Mars will be right on your ascendant. Time to be a little bit more careful, not to make dangerous travels, decisions. to make sure you're diplomatic and careful in your romantic life, in your relationship. Careful not to get involved into risky situations from 12th of May to 1st of July. On actually, from I mentioned, no, I didn't mention it for your ascendant. On 26th of January, only 3 days after Saturn enters Aquarius. So from 26th of January until 4th of April, Saturn will be invisible. During this time, he will take away all that he represents, especially when it comes to Aquarius, but also we don't know where he's positioned in your horoscope, but he's taking away the old habits, old status quo, especially when it comes to finances. When it comes to, could be also that this influences your relationship a little bit, the old status quo, the old, in order to bring you something new when he becomes visible on 4th of April, right in the vicinity of Fomalhaut, which is the star of the spiritual guru. So it can be also related to knowledge, spirituality, new financial opportunity related to money that you can generate through partnership. Also, almost around end of April, Jupiter, who now is in Pisces and will be in Pisces from the beginning of January, also until end of April 2023. Jupiter will be 1 year on your 10th house in Aries. This is good for your career, can bring their peace, can bring their peaceful environment, opportunity for good arrangement of things, luck, blessing, protection. This is very good for you. 1 year of Jupiter right on your 10th house. Venus becomes visible for you now, 2nd of December, in Scorpio, good for your, can bring blessing and luck in terms of gains to a degree, but also talents, pleasure, talented work, and so on. So the main actually, and Venus is entering Taurus on 6th of April to stay there until 3rd of May. Your 11th house, good for your finances, communication with children, and so on. Actually, in the beginning of March, you have the Jupiter-Venus conjunction also on your 11th house. Lucky for your finances, period. Actually, the main, also from 18th of June to 5th of November, Saturn is retrograde. He may put you in a position to revisit finances, agreements, money that you gain through, money that you gain through unexpected sources, the money of the partner, money that you generate from partnerships, and so on. But in general, I think that you'll be quite relieved, quite lucky once Saturn moves away from your descendant, which is end of January of 2023. Now, the 4 eclipses of the coming year are happening on the axis of Aries, Libra, 10th, 4th houses of yours. They can further the changes which are happening in your career. They can bring changes in your career. This is 20th of April, solar eclipse total, 5th, 6th of May, lunar, 14 October solar, and 29 October lunar. So these eclipses of this axis of 10th, 11th, 10th, 4th houses, especially if your midheaven, low meridian, goes through this axis, this can have impact on your career. But this you already know, because in the year of 2022, the eclipses were taking place on the very same axis. On 30th of October, the 2 lunar nodes enter the axis of Pisces, Virgo, and this will have impacted on your spiritual interests, your spiritual drive. You'll be very driven to travel, spirituality, education, knowledge, and actually this is not a bad thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, with ascendant Cancer, Sidereal, or tropical Leo, all the best for next year. I think that you will have better year than you had in 2022.